Ready for baseball here in New York.
Tonight,
Trey Turner at the plate.
Trey Turner.
Tapped softly on the ground.
That's foul.
And foul ball. 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Robert under it. One up, one down. Hey! Devers bats left, throws right, batting second in today's lineup, and his batting average this season is over 400. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot. One down. Eugenio Suarez next up for the Cardinals. And that is out of play. The 0-1.
Ball. That's inside. Ball. Inside.
And a foul ball. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And that one hammered. And that one is off the wall. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Ronnie Mauricio.
That's out.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. But 1 run does score in the play. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. There's a strike. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Conforto going back on this one. And there's one down.
Ball. Hey!
Hard hit right side. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. Alex Bregman up now for the Mets.
Outside. That's a ball.
Ripped, but it curls foul. On the
That ball's
ground,
foul.
right side. And it goes just foul. The 1-2.
There you
Starting
go.
after it, appeal to first. Back here at Citi Field, top of the second, Brett Beatty now at the plate. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one is off the wall. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Swinging a foul out of play. Strike 2. Runner on the go. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Baden aboard here at first with nobody out. This one smoked on its way out of here. A two-run homer. Here's the center fielder, Nathan Church. Foul ball there. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Up the middle, Bregman. The throw to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield, and
Turner runs. Strike in there. You throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Throw to third, save. That wasn't close. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Turner comes in to score. It's 6-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Relay throw to third, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. The batter will be Michael Conforto. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
The 0-2. On the ground to third. Bichette whips it to first. Back here in Queens, Bryce Harper bats now. He made his major league debut more than a decade ago already, Chris. Late swing, foul to the left.
Harper, a guy who always embraces new challenges, just like playing college baseball.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. He'll touch them all. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 6-1. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Late with the swing there.
Of course, 2015 with the Nationals wasn't the only time Harper did.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. They go back to back. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. On the ground right side, Baden. Gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. That misses.
Oh, that's outside.
And it's 1-0. On the ground to first, Devers. And he handles it himself for the out.
Ball, that's off the plate.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's got a chance. Into the bullpen and gone. Luis Robert hits one out. Their 3rd home run of the inning. So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's got it. That is the inning. top half of the third inning. And now the Cardinals catcher, Gary Sanchez. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Taylor hustling after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Swings over the top of that one. Just missed.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Bregman handles. Slings to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Two down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Brett Baty. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's got a chance. And gone! He flexes his power with that swing. The other way, and it stays fair. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay in safely. It's a double and his second hit. So runner at second, 2 down. Nathan Church next up for the Cardinals. Harper. The tag and he's out. That's out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. Here comes the 0-1. Lindor swings through that one. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Big Red picks up the K. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Alex Bregman. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's the 3rd out. As we go to the top of the 4th. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Trey Turner. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
You know, these Cardinals putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
1 down.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
The 0-1. In the air, right field. Taylor in position. 2 away. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. He's already homered here in this one. Suarez in his 12th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Venezuela. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go, bottom 4. Bryce Harper up now for the Mets. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. on the ground. Trey Turner gloves it to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. This one in the air, center field. 2 down. And now Alejandro Kirk. He's 0 for 1.
Alejandro Kirk.
And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The 0-2. Got him looking for the K. Back here in Queens. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Michael Conforto. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
You know, these Cards, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Up the middle. What a stop. The throw, but it's
He's
not in
safe.
time. Base hit.
Hey, I got to give him credit for busting it down to first to beat out that hit. Speed is obviously not a big part of his game.
Fly ball down the line. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. Up the middle. And it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard. Here's the Cardinal DH, Ronnie Mauricio. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 away. He's already homered in this game. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 on, 1 out. Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's 8-3. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
That's out to center field. And he makes the catch. Both runners tagging from second and third. In to score from third. And the lead is up to 5. Nathan Church next up for the Cardinals. That one fouled off. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that ball is out of here. A 2-run shot. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Jake McCarthy. And he hits a ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. Foul ball. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this
Ball,
was a
that's
game,
inside.
looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder Luis Robert.
In the air,
Jr.
right side. Cruz takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Now, Tyrone Taylor.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Goes down looking. All right, we go to the top half of the inning. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Chad Patrick.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Foul ball still 0-2. The Cards up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Here's the 0-2. Cracks his bat, pops him up. Takes it in for the out. Michael Conforto will climb in.
Cardinals, left fielder Michael Conforto.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and they come away without an out. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Off the batter's eye and gone. A 2-run blast. Next is the designated hitter, Ronnie Mauricio. Line drive. And that'll do it. Bottom of the sixth inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. This one lifted in the air, left field. Conforto under it. And there's one away. Tap foul at the plate. In the dirt, and it's 1-1. Foul ball there. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. 2 gone now. Here's Alex Bregman. Jet swing, he went, and that's strike 1. Line drive, climbs the ladder and makes the catch.
Well, he went the distance for that first MLB win, Boog. I think it's impressive how much trust the skipper already has in him. This could be the start of something great.
13-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long